What is going on, Knicks Nation? How you guys doing today? Happy Tuesday to you guys and your family. So, the New York Knicks play a game tonight. They're at MSG, and they're playing the Indiana Pacers, okay? Who I cannot stand, by the way. And I'm sure you guys can probably attest to that as well. I know I can't stand them. I hate this. I'll tell you right now. Between Indiana, Miami, Boston, okay, and now Oklahoma City, because they're reaching up there for me personally. They are. I can't stand those teams at all. So we play another game tonight against Indiana. We're at we're at MSG, and all I can say right now is that the Knicks need to come out playing like they did, kind of the way they played in Indiana last week. Because Indiana played us pretty tough, but they got to come out playing a lot better, a lot better. Start off the games a lot better. That would be great. Because again, that's been the problem for the past several games. Are these start off games where we're like an energy, we're not focused, we're playing from behind, and we have to come back up and try to make it a game again. So with that being said, they have a great opportunity to do that tonight. I know I heard today too that Jalen Brunson is possibly, it's like he's like questionable tonight. For some reason, I didn't look at the reason why. I'm guessing maybe he's sore or he's hurt somewhere. We don't know about. I have no idea, but either way, we have enough to win this game tonight without our cap if he doesn't play. So they need to come out playing not only with, like I said, effort. They gotta play with effort. They gotta play with limiting the turnovers, of course, okay, because they've had that issue for past several games. I would say for the past couple of weeks they've been slacking with the turnovers. So we gotta play with effort. We gotta play defense. We gotta play 3-point defense. We gotta play hard enough, strong nose defense, man. Because we got the best defense in the league, second best defense now, I think, behind, I don't know who it is now that's behind us, since January 15th, man. So, at times we're not showing it, I get it, because it's frustrating for me as a fan watching these games, man. These games where, for example, as much as I like Mikal Bridges, and I do, he's been slacking, as we all know, and I know he's in a big slump. I'm not trying to get him down. I'm not trying to talk bad about him. I think trading too much these picks, in my personal opinion, was way too much. I can understand maybe 2 first-round picks, possibly, maybe, and that's pushing it. But to trade 5 or whatever it was, is insane to me. For a guy who's not even an all-star, you know what I mean? So that's a whole nother story for another day. I know Stephen A. Smith was talking about this yesterday, about he blames Jalen Brunson. If there's one thing he blames at the cap is signing Mikal Bridges and giving up pretty much the farm for him. And like I said, listen, I don't agree with a lot of things that Stephen A. Smith says. I don't, but I can kind of agree to an extent with this, because how are you gonna let Leon Rose? And again, I know he's the president, and I understand that. But Jalen Brunson, at that, when this happened, was the primary, he was the reason why they hired or they signed or traded for Mikal Bridges. Because at this boy, they go back to the Nova days, and, again, I just think they traded too many picks for him, in my opinion, So, but that's a whole nother conversation for another day. That passed a couple of years ago. We can't keep talking about it. What's the point? So, with that being said, Mikal has to wake up, man. Mikal needs to play a lot better, because we need him. We need him on the defensive end, and we need him to get more touches and shoot the ball more. I mean, he's got to shoot the ball more. I know he's been missing a lot of shots that he usually normally somewhat makes for the most part, but I mean, I don't know what else to say, man. I mean, he needs to wake up, man, because we need him. We need him and OG to be the wing defenders that they're capable of being, man, because this is the reason why we got him. You know, to stop teams like Boston and you know Cleveland and stuff like that. You know, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. But I expect the Knicks to play, God willing, play better tonight, starting off the game. Because even Mike Brown was talking about a couple of days ago about the start of the games, where they're climbing themselves back in games where they have no business of, you know, doing that. You know, I just don't understand. You know, and hopefully tonight will be a much better start tonight, and I feel like they are going to do that better tonight. We'll see. I think Indiana might have everybody playing tonight too in their team. You know, Pascal Siakam I think is playing tonight as well. So if they have their whole contingent, great, beautiful. I can care less. Very capable of being any team in this league. So with that being said, we'll see what happens. Anyway, I appreciate you guys. I know that the sun's like beaming over here, so you really can't see my face too greatly, but I do appreciate you guys watching, guys. You know, make sure you like the video, you comment, share, and subscribe to the channel if your heart desires it. I really appreciate it, man. And again, let's get this dub tonight. Must win tonight, guys. Let's go New York. You guys take care wherever you are. God bless. Let's go New York. God bless.